What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla, and today we're going to be talking about what's like being disabled in your 20s. And I personally have epilepsy and I have a service dog, and I also wear hearing aids, which a lot of people probably follow me for. Having hearing loss is really hard because I read people's lips, and a lot of people think I'm ignoring them because they have this like predisposed kind of thought that only deaf people, like, they can't talk, they look a certain way, but I don't know what they think they look like. So when I say I have a hearing loss, they just don't really believe me. So like if they say something and I ignore it, and I don't mean to ignore it, I just don't hear it, they just think I'm ignoring it. So it's kind of hard. They really don't like get it that much. But I have a service dog, and I visited my parents at home recently in Connecticut, and I live in Texas. And before that, I lived in Florida for a while. I had a service dog in Florida. And the difference between how people treat me in Connecticut with a service dog and then in Texas with a service dog and Florida with a service dog is wild. I was in a pharmacy in Connecticut, and this woman came up to me. Well, no, she didn't come up to me. She was behind me, and my dog was just laying there. She's a seizure response dog, and she had her vest on, and this woman said, "Your dog is teasing me." And I looked at her, and because I was confused, like if my dog was like doing something she shouldn't be doing since she was just laying there. She's like, "She's teasing me so much, I just want to pet her." And like her vest says, "Do not pet, do not take photos, do not like engage," stuff like that. Stuff that you should not be doing already. And I just like kind of awkwardly like stared at her. So like that's such a weird thing to say to someone's dog. And then she said, "Oh my God, you're just so lucky." And so I turned around and I said, "I'm sorry, what did you say?" She's like, "You're just so lucky to be able to have a service dog." And I was so angry. I was so frustrated. It's like, people don't understand, like, having a service dog means you're disabled. I have seizures a lot, and all that, what comes along with seizures, is not something to be lucky. Like, it's not something that I enjoy. I love my dog. She's amazing. And I'm lucky that I have a service dog to help me, but not the fact that I have to have one, which this woman was insinuating. I also get so many people asking me, "Oh my God, you're training it? All these disabled people really need it." Or is that, like, they just ask me about my disability, which is just so, don't do that to people. Just please don't. That's like annoying, it's rude, and it's actually been really hard here in Connecticut versus like when I live in Texas or when I lived in Florida. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but if you guys live in Connecticut, like, maybe service dog etiquette you need to learn or what. But being disabled in your 20s is kind of hard, especially if people don't think that you look disabled, which it's so stupid that it's even a thing. But I've had another person be like, "Oh my God, you have epilepsy? I would have never known if you didn't tell me. I would have never, like, you just don't look like you have it." And it's like, gotta think before you speak sometimes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments.